Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 most common mistakes wholesalers tend to make when they first start out, right? So I started about 2 years ago and I've learned the game rather quickly for the most part, but one of the things that I see is a lot of these new wholesalers, they tend to focus on the wrong things, to say the least. So I'm going to break it down for you guys, and we'll start off with number 1, the lying. Now, wholesalers already get this bad rep because, supposedly we're selfish, greedy, blah, 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 right? But the thing is, it's not supposed to be that way. In no scenario are we to ever lie to the homeowner or lie to anyone for that matter, right? And that's something that people tend to forget. Now, if you're wholesaling a property, there should be no reason that you're lying to the homeowner and telling them that you are going to purchase the property. Now, I'm not telling you to go ahead and tell the homeowner that you're a wholesaler and that you're going to flip the contract and make 10, 20, 30,000. No, what I'm saying is make the conversation plural. Now, when you're speaking to the homeowner right off the bat, it's always my partners and I are interested in your property. We are interested in your property. That way, when you do assign the contract and there's someone else involved, the homeowner was already made aware of that when the conversation started. So it's always plural, it's always we, it's always my investors and I, my partners and I, and that should be the lingo you continuously use when you're trying to wholesale real estate and talk to these homeowners. Now at number 2, we have this LLC formation, right? I get so many messages about, should I create an LLC? Should I find a deal first? When do I create an LLC? Now, an LLC is amazing, obviously, tax purposes, liability, you're going to need one eventually, but when you are first starting out, that is your last concern, and I mean it, right? Why are you spending $300, $400, $500 on an LLC formation when you have no money coming into that LLC? There's no reason that you should be spending that money. Instead, you should be using that same money and buying leads or skip tracing and actually closing a deal. Once you close that first deal, that is proof of concept. That is proof enough for you to go make this a legit business. Now, to the people that have the funds and want to do this as best as they can, you can go ahead and create your LLC. It's not an issue at all. But to the people that were broke, just like I was when I first started wholesaling, really the LLC should be the least of your concern. Start getting those deals first, and then we can create that LLC. Now to mistake number 3, not getting things in writing. And I'm talking predominantly about those JV deals. Now, joint ventures are amazing. Partnerships are amazing when you're first starting out. Having someone handle the acquisitions, which is getting the property under contract, and then having someone else handle disposition, which is assigning that contract to an investor and splitting up the profits. That's a great way to start and have the help you need in order to succeed in this. But if you do not get a JV agreement signed, there is no guarantee you are going to get paid for the half that you did, right? So get things in writing. The contracts are available. They are linked in the description if you need them. There are some straight on Google. Just get it in writing so that you can get paid. Since we're on the topic of JV deals, which is partnerships, I do want to bring up another mistake that a lot of new wholesalers do, and that is daisy chains. Now, investors absolutely hate daisy chains because it truly just messes up the deal in general. Now, a daisy chain is when you partner up with someone to handle the disposition, so finding your cash buyer, and instead of them doing that, they go and give it to another wholesaler to find a buyer. And what they do is they go find another wholesaler to find a buyer, and it just keeps being daisy chained. Now, the problem with that, a lot of these wholesalers are just adding their fee on top of your price, so the price just keeps getting higher and higher and higher, and it no longer makes sense as a deal. Investors might also have a question, so they're asking one of the wholesalers, who is then asking another wholesaler and then another wholesaler just to come back to you. And once you answer that question and the relay keeps going, the investor is no longer interested, right? Now, I'm not saying daisy chains don't work. They're just annoying in general. They're just not the greatest tool that you want to use. So if you are having someone else handle your dispo, just make sure that they are actually doing it and not just sending it off to someone else and taking a part of your assignment fee for literally doing nothing. At number 4, we have not getting enough information. Now, I get it. Once you are wholesaling and you get that purchase and sales agreement signed, or you get a yes from a homeowner, you stop thinking straight, right? It's like, oh my God, I'm going to start getting paid. I just got to find a buyer. But you need to get information on this deal because investors are going to ask you questions. Now, if the property is occupied, you need to find out if the tenants are paying or not. How much are they paying? Are they on a lease? Are they month to month? Are the utilities separate? You got to ask these questions because the investors are going to ask you these questions. And you need to be well aware of what's going on in that property. Septic, oil tank. Figure out how many bedrooms. Confirm that. How many bathrooms. Figure out what else is wrong with the property. What's actually going on in that property. Why are they actually selling? So that's mistake number 4. The more info you have on the property, the faster this entire transaction happens. You're able to answer the buyer's question immediately. They're able to go check it out and give you an offer, and you can lock it up and be on your way with your assignment fee. So make sure to do that. At number 5, last but not least, is consistency. I know you guys don't want to hear it. You obviously know this already, but wholesaling is a numbers game. There is no get-rich scheme. You are not going to get a deal calling your first person, second person, third person, and that is the issue a lot of people are not understanding. I get messages all the time. I just called 20, 30 people. I haven't gotten a deal. This is not real. I can't do this. This is impossible. If that's what you believe in, then go ahead, leave. Make this market less saturated. But for those that actually stick to it and stay, those are the ones that truly do deserve to make it in this industry. This is a numbers game. The more people you reach, the better chances of getting a yes. And that's a wrap. That is the 5 biggest mistakes that new wholesalers make when they start wholesaling real estate. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Actually, comment some video ideas for me too. I'm like running out of ideas because I post so much on Instagram and TikTok. So if you guys want something more consistent than my YouTube videos being once every 2 weeks, check out my Instagram, check out my TikTok. They are literally being posted every single day, always new stuff. Also working on a mentorship program, so I'm gonna have that up and rolling by hopefully the end of the month. But it should be really good. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this helped, and I just want you guys to have the best success in real estate, wholesaling real estate, flipping, rentals, whatever you're going to do in the real estate game. I wish you the best of success, and I'll see you guys in the next video.